Today we are going to be sublimating tea towels. I have 3 different designs for you. You can use to sublimate these tea towels. They're microfiber, waffle weave, and super soft. Of course, I'll be giving you all of my tips to get these vibrant transfers onto your towel. Welcome. My name is Chris, and I am the owner of Daily Dose of DIY. Thank you for being here and crafting with me. Like I said, you can grab these 3 designs. I will link you up in the description below, so be sure to go down there and grab the 3 sublimation designs for your tea towels. I will also link you to the exact tea towels I'm using and all of my other favorite supplies for sublimation. So I want to know in the comments below, let me know if you're new to sublimation. If you are, I have a tutorial. I will link you that down below too. I can hear my heat press beeping. Let me hit a button so it stays on. I will link you on how to get started with sublimation. And if you already have, let me know, have you done tea towels yet? Because they are so fun. As you know, my heat press. As you know, kitchen towels get a lot of use, right? So the sublimation is never going to crack or fade. These are going to last a long time, and they're super absorbent towels, and we should have a cute kitchen if we have to clean it, right? So to do this project, you are going to need the microfiber towels, like I said in the description down below. You'll need a sublimation printer, sublimation ink. If you're new here, you might not know all this. And sublimation paper. I'm using HTV Ront paper. I printed it on my Epson EcoTake printer, and I'm using Hippo sublimation ink. Okay, let's take a look at our sublimation designs and what we need to do to print them. There's the Grateful, Thankful, Blessed with 3 pumpkins, Harvest Wishes pumpkin kisses with a watercolor pumpkin, and Take Time to Smell the Flowers with sunflowers. So I have these already pretty well sized for tea towels. Of course, you can adjust the size however you wish. So if you want to make all 3 or whatever, that's fine. Go ahead and pick one and open it up. Now this is going to look a little bit different depending on the computer or if you're on a Mac or where you're at, but it should open you up a preview screen. And then somewhere on that preview, we are going to need to switch. On mine, it's called Preview, and I go to Tools because we need to flip it so that we can use it for sublimation. So I'm going to click Flip Vertical, which was totally wrong. It's Flip Horizontal. Okay, Tools, Flip Horizontal. And you'll have that somewhere in your photo preview. From there, you'll also be able to print. So go to File and then Print in whatever software your computer brings up, and choose your printer. Like I said, I'm using an Epson EcoTake. It's the ET2760. And you want your preset to be photo on a premium presentation matte paper. So you want the best quality print you can get for the most vibrant colors. Now there are things you can do in here with ICC profiles based on what ink and what paper and all that different things that you have for sublimation, but if that just went way over your head, don't worry about it. I printed these with photo on premium matte paper and they turned out beautifully. Here you can also scale. This one came in for some reason at 97%. I want it to be 100%, and depending on your printer, your settings here might look a little bit different, but you want to make sure your scales, you might have to hit advanced settings. I know I had to do that with one of my printers to get to the photo on premium or to get to the scale. And then you can also, if you wanted to use this for something else, you can change the size of that scale, right? You can go bigger, you can go smaller, that's fine. But go 100% to fit on these tea towels, and then you click print, and it will go to my Epson printer, which is not connected right now because it's at home and I'm in my office. But we will go over to the heat press next, and I will show you how to press these and some tips there to get a good transfer. So I'm going to start, let's see, let's just do one towel at a time. They come already folded in half and in half. So that's pretty good. I'm going to fold it in thirds. That's probably a little bigger than thirds. If you want to be precise, you can get out your tape measure and measure it. I'm fine with it not being precise because it gives us a little bit of a bigger design area. And I found about 4.5 by 8 is good for these. And I have, let's see, my heat press here. This is HTV Ron's Auto Heat Press. I also have a video on reviewing this. If you're interested in it, I can link that to you. I'm going to do the preheat, so I'm just going to open this up, and then we want to cover it with parchment paper. And I will slide it back in there and it will automatically go down. I have the preheat set for 10 seconds. And the good thing on this preheat is then it will solidify those folds in there for us when we put it in there already folded. That will make it easy in the end to keep those folds. So once the preheat is done, we want to let it cool a little bit. You could probably see the steam coming off. Let's do this one with the pumpkins. So we put it face down on there. You want to, I got it centered. You definitely want to tape, and you want to tape well. If the transfer moves while pressing or done pressing, when the press lifts back up, you could get ghosting, and we don't want that. I printed this on 8.5 by 11. Also, I just trimmed it down to make it easier to line up. Then I'm going to change my preset. I'm going to press the final press 375 degrees for 60 seconds. Now that it's done pressing, I'm going to slide the base back out and just let it cool a little bit. The steam is rising again. And now that it is cooled off, we can do the reveal. It turned out gorgeous. It's such vibrant colors. And like I said, this will last forever. It's still a little toasty. So could have maybe let it cool a little bit longer. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. Don't forget to go to the description and get these Sublimation Designs. They're in my free library, which if you're a Cricut crafter also, I'm sure you are if you're here, because we're all about the Cricut crafts. There's lots of SVGs and other sublimation designs in there for you that you are free to use however you wish. Thanks again for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe. God bless.